Hey, we're back with another episode of What's Tea with Tyra. So today's episode is called Forgiven but Accountable. And so we're in Second Chronicles chapter 12, verse 7 and 8. And it reads, When the Lord saw that they humbled themselves, this word of the Lord came to Shemaiah. Since they have humbled themselves, I will not destroy them, but will soon give them deliverance. My wrath will not be poured out on Jerusalem through Shishak. They will, however, become subject to him, so that they may learn the difference between serving me and serving kings of other lands. All right, so background. So this is talking about King Rehoboam. We're going to call him King Re. All right, bet. So King Re is the son of Solomon, the one that has all the wisdom. We know Solomon wrote, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, etc., etc. He's his son. So Solomon passed away. King Re came in. He became king. And he started doing really well. He was, building up different cities. Things were going well for him. And then, boom, he felt like, I don't need God. I'm good. I don't got to worship God. I can worship my own gods. I can do my own thing. Yada, yada, with the woo. God said, oh, really? Cool. So I'm going to remove my covering from you. The Lord removed his covering. And Shishak, who is from Israel, the king of Israel, came, took his cities, came through, took everything, and basically left him with barely nothing. And they're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? What's going on? The Lord sent a prophet. Prophet said, because, you was cutting up and you abandoned the Lord said, all right, I'm abandoning you. So what he said, you have abandoned me, therefore I now abandon you to Shishak. And so they realized that and was like, I'm sorry, Lord. They humbled themselves. The Lord saw that they humbled themselves. He sent the word of the Lord back to the prophet. Prophet said, okay, you humbled. And that's the verses I read. Though you humbled yourself and I'm going to, remove my wrath, you still going to have to feel this. And so that's what's tea for today. Just because God forgives you, because he's a loving, he's a caring, he's a forgiving God. Just because he forgives you does not mean you are absolved of your consequences. You still did what you did. If you go out and kill somebody and be like, Lord, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. He forgive you, but baby, you still going to jail. Like, you can't be out here doing what you want to do and think because you ask God for forgiveness that he's going to take away, the consequences of your decisions. That's not how it works. And so I felt like this verse or this story was really good because I feel like a lot of people feel like they can absolve themselves or take away wrath because they're sorry now. Again, it's definitely a good thing to be repentant, to humble yourselves like the king did here, King Re. That's great, but that does not take away the consequences that come from your actions. And so we just got to be held accountable. Though you're forgiven, you got to be held accountable. And so it does not take away the consequences to your actions based on what you did. And so that's what's tea. So God is a forgiving God. He's a loving God. He's a caring God. But he does not absolve us from dealing with the consequences of our actions and our decisions. And that's what's tea. So as always, be grateful, thankful, humble, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time.